The second principle of natural justice is another important maxim, that is Audi Alteram Partem, which exactly means here the other side, and follow fair procedure or due process of law, so no one should be condemned unheard, and it must be the need of giving reasonable opportunity of hearing to the party, and should be provided sufficient information as to the case and an opportunity to submit his explanation thereto, the right of fair hearing, and an opportunity to defend himself, all involves in this very maxim or the alterum partem. And in connection to that, we will discuss the most important leading case, Balco Employees Union versus Union of India in 2002. The apex court said it was essential that a reasonable opportunity might have to be granted before passing of an administrative order. So Smith expressed that no one should be incur loss of liberty or property for an offense by a judicial proceedings until he has a fair opportunity of answering the case against him. So there must be fair play and justice to the affected persons and an opportunity to defend himself, to listen fairly both the sides, and to give fair opportunity to both the parties to present their case, so it would prevent from acting arbitrarily. So impartiality of the judicial or quasi-judicial proceedings before the parties to give every person a fair hearing is just as much as a canon of good legal procedure. So, right to fair hearing, although it was found in the ancient Greek legal system, even in Roman and Hindu jurists also they were in favor of right to fair hearing. So also in England there was supremacy of natural justice over statutory laws of parliament, and as Professor Wade and Fosty held that bodies entrusted with legal power could not exercise it without first hearing the person who was going to suffer. So, in the very important leading case, Dr. Bentley's case in 1723, the University of Cambridge cancelled the degree of Dr. Bentley's without giving sufficient and reasonable opportunity of hearing to Dr. Bentley's. So the very body or person exercising judicial or quasi-judicial functions must not act in bad faith. He must act in good faith and listen fairly to both the sides and give fair opportunity to the parties. So the very important components of fair hearing are reasonable notice to the parties must be given. Besides that, the parties should have the right to know what evidences are existing against him, and the party must be allowed to present his case through an solicitor or lawyer. So also there must be disclosure of all evidences against the party, and the party must have the right to refute any adverse evidence against him presented by the other party. So also, there must not be any evidence should be taken at the back of the party, that means at the absence of the party. So also, the party has the right to call and right to know about the very inquiry report regarding him. So lastly, the person, that means the adjudicator or the judge who decides, must hear, and that exactly relates to giving sufficient opportunity and fair opportunity or reasonable opportunity of hearing must be given to such party who is an accused. So, this is the very important maxim of natural justice, that is, Adi Alteram Partem.